If you've ever tried getting into a trading card game, you know it can be incredibly daunting. From the large financial investment of the serious meta level players, down to the casual player only able to get a few packs at a time. Either way you look at it, it can still be incredibly challenging. So I'll be pushing my skills and a bit of luck to their absolute limit to make the best deck I can. The goal is that by the end of 1 year, I will be able to top one of the largest tournaments in the TCG. So I'm going to stop you right there. We actually did end up kind of already doing that 2.5 months in, and there it is, number 4, Battle Ready Inc. We topped a 200 plus event, so I think it's time to kind of reinvent the wheel a little bit here on this challenge, and because of that, we're going to take it to the next level. So blue is done. Blue Omnimon is no more, at least for as far as the future can tell. So it's time to shift gears. 1.5 is coming out. I think it's time to try red. We're going to see if we can top with every single color before we hit the end of this 1 year time stretch. We've done it with blue already. We're going to shift into red now and then see if we can progress even further. Using all the same rules that we had from the first time of no buying singles online and only 1 trade a week with a box opened here on the channel from one of our patrons. Using our $20 a week budget, we're going into phase 2 of Digimon on a budget. Alright, so this week, unfortunately last week we didn't go undefeated or anything. We lost that first game, so right now we're at a 2-0 win streak. So we've just got the 5 regular packs. Not a whole lot we're hoping to open at this point. We're just really waiting for that 1.5 to come out so that way we can really revolutionize our strategy. But until then, we're just kind of collecting some good staples as well as some good trade fodder because that's kind of the best we can hope for currently. Something like a Beelzemon, that's always really sought after. We got the one in the trade previously to put towards trades, but we could definitely use more because I think that's just going to be a really good sought after card. And it's the only good secret rare, like, worthy of actually opening. Other than that, super rares, I mean, super rares are always just nice to get in general. They're kind of harder to actually get good trades for, though, is the drawback, especially now. And just pulled another War Greymon. We've pulled so many of these. So many of these on the channel so far. I also want to point out our Patreon for this week is a new memory counter. It's a Digivice. There's going to be several different colors of these. They're all 3D printed. They go right over the numbers pretty well on the mats to move them around. They don't really work on the cardboard style ones as well because they're a lot smaller and the numbers are tighter together. But if you have a playmat, they're great for the playmats. And they'll be all different colors for those. Something shiny back there for sure. We haven't really pulled anything too... Oh, I guess we did pull the Omnimon. We pulled the Omnimon. I was going to say we didn't pull anything too hot yet since we've got packs again. But I take that back. We did pull an Omnimon. And honestly, that's really the best I could ever hope for. Maybe we'll get another Alter Art Omnimon. That would be nuts. That would be absolute insanity. And another Piedmon. We do pull a lot of Piedmons also on this channel. It's just gravitated towards me. The Piedmons and the red War Greymons. I just kind of wish we'd get something different. Something we haven't pulled before. I always like new stuff. Even if it's not really something we need, just something different than what we always pull. Ooh, there we go. That'll do it. Rosemon. Oh, is this the Alter Art? I think this is the... I'm not really sure which is the Alter Art and which one's the regular one. But that's great. This is going to be great for that. The green deck I've been building on the side just for fun. This is going to go right into that guy because this is a great card for that. That's very, very cool. All right.
Well, so far we've pulled a super rare in every pack. That's pretty wild. I don't think we've had that kind of luck before. See if we can keep that trend going here. Fremont and oh, there's definitely something. A Leopardmon. Okay, all right, another super rare. 4 super rares out of 4 packs. That's pretty awesome pulls. I'm not a big fan of the Leopardmon myself. I like Metal Garurumon, but he is a really cool card, and in a strategy can work really well. I've seen it top before. He's just kind of expensive to play. That 4 evolution cost is a lot more than I kind of want to spend on a level 6. All right, last pack here. Can we keep it going? Can we get another super rare or secret rare? Out of every pack, getting a big holo. Since lately our pull's been kind of bad, and nope, these two are always together. I swear, these two are always together. What a weird like pack setup that these two always wind up together. All in all, though, not anything too like crazy. I didn't think like there's nothing we could have pulled that'll change the deck any. But the Rosemon is just a neat pull. I'm happy for the Rosemon. Definitely no complaints there.
All right, game 1 here. So going against that blue Omnimon, just kind of taking things slow here. Can't really get into anything too big. I don't want to lose my blocker, so I'm just kind of going up in a whole new lane here. Try to keep them at 1, but against blue that's so hard because they got that Hammer Spark. They can easily go into a Plessy with it and still get that swing. You can't really memory choke these guys, so it's kind of frustrating. So then they get that free security check, but it hits an Omnimon, so that just shuts them down completely. So that at least feels nice to make up for it. And then hard plays the Zudomon, which gives me so much memory to work with. So I'm able to ramp up into a War Greymon there, which feels really nice. Get that bonus security attack, as well as no options triggering, which is huge against blue because now those Hammer Sparks aren't doing anything. Which immediately was a Hammer Spark, that alt art, that nice alt art there. And then I go ahead and just go into the Omnimon here because, clear that Zudomon off tells me that they're really desperate on their plays here. Unfortunately, they do hit me with that Cocytus, which is pretty unfortunate. And I have to hard play the Groundramon there. Here they swing, and I'm going to sacrifice my blocker to take out their level 4 there, just because I know they're really desperate. So they pass it back over to me with a blocker, and I go ahead and swing in with my Phoenix that they give me enough memory for, and then pass it back to them with a blocker. If they're going to let me keep swinging, I'm going to keep doing it. Here they do finally give up the blocker, though. I can't keep taking those free hits. And then hard playing another blocker. Phoenix still on the field, just putting in work. Finally does die to a Plessy, though, because I didn't have any DP boost underneath. Here goes into the Plessy. Did not have the Hammer Spark this time. Unfortunately, I could not capitalize on it and take it down. So they are going to get that free swing in there into a War Greymon, which they are able to overcome. And then go ahead and drop the Omni there. Good thing the turn before I had 2 blockers sitting on field, which was really bad. So I had to get something over that. They do give me some memory. Again, not able to capitalize on it. And then they really debated here. But I did have enough swings here to win it anyway, even without all of being able to go up into anything big. Game 2 here, they have to hard play the Monzemon, which is pretty rough. But, I mean, turn 2 there with a Hammer Spark. Go into that Plessimon, for 2 memory, and that's a 12k sitting on field. This time, not able to get super lucky with security checks. They do get away for free there. The Gabumon, though, really hard for a Gabumon with that 1k to survive anything. My field just kind of got into a Groundramon there, sitting pretty good. They're going to kick it back over to me. But I do get my Phoenixmon out here, so I'm going to start swinging with that. Try to put in a little bit of work. Get over that Plessimon, clear it off the field, because Red got those nice DP buffs, so we can swing over other normal 12ks or 12k vanillas. So I kind of just start swinging here. They're not really able to capitalize on anything yet. Here we go, another Hammer Spark. I'm guessing we're going to see the Plessy here. They do go ahead and go for the swing instead of taking out the Phoenix. It's a really bold move here. they do end up dropping the Omnimon anyways, but oh, that was risky. And I end up just dropping the Gaia Force to take them down. Here they go super wide, super wide. One Volcanic and they're toast, but I don't get into it. Even with all these draws I had, couldn't manage it. Had a Gaia Force one. Ouch. So then they start swinging here. I go ahead and block the Garurumon, and then they end up Kikaitising back my other blocker there. So now they're trying to push for game here. Pretty much the only thing that can save me is a Gaia Force in security, or else I'm toast. And oh, look at that, Gaia Force in security. So even with their cheeky plays, they were not able to overcome it, which feels really good. So yeah, go ahead and kill off one of those Lekmon. Swing in with the last Lekmon. It'll die to Mel Tyrannomon, and then hard plays the Plessy. Oof. That allows me to get all the way up into Omni here and not pass my turn. Pop the Plessy. I've got Greymon underneath that Omni, but I do want to play it safe in case I do hit a Hammer Spark on one of these checks. So I clear out the rookie there just in case for whatever reason, so that way I don't have to worry about him swinging for game next turn. So I go ahead and crash those, which leaves me open to start swinging here. We got 4 security checks potentially coming in with this double Omnimon swing. Saber Leomon, not going to do anything. Oh, but there it is. There's that Hammer Spark. That one thing against blue that you always got to worry about. Cannot come back and capitalize, though. Hard plays. Oof, that sucks. Hard plays the Zudomon for that draw. And basically just gives me another shot at it here, which we gladly take, and then swing for game with the blocker. Match 2 here, they just hard play a Grizzlymon, and so I counter with a hard play of Skull Greymon to blow up that blocker. Hard playing a Zudomon right back, though, really telling me they don't have much to work with here. Unfortunately, I cannot capitalize on it once again, just bricking like crazy in this whole game. So I'm just kind of swinging with whatever. I drop a Gaia Force. Just because, again, look, there comes the hard play of the Plessimon. I know they don't have much, but just in turn, I don't have much either because I'm not able to do much to stop their plays other than play these really expensive cards for removal. I cannot seem to get an Omnimon to my hand to save my life. We do get this double security check, though, with the Metal Tyrannomon, which isn't too bad, and then drop yet another Gaia Force to take out that Plessy. It gives them a lot of memory. They get out that blocker here in the Garurumon, which they do decide to let get 8 there. They don't want that double security check again. Here, I play the Agumon. I think I should have just kept attacking. I think that would have been better. But, again, they could not capitalize on that free play there. I do run into an Omnimon, but we're sitting here with 3 attackers, only 1 security left. Should be able to clear this relatively easy. Yeah, there's a Goblimon, and then swing for game. So game 2 here. My turn to hard play the 5 cost into that Groundramon. They managed to get a blocker out and a rookie. They swing in there. They do die to a Guilmon, but pass it back to me. I get the Phoenix out. Feels good, but really stressful when you have to leave that open 6 there. Didn't have any comebacks though. Got the Metal Garurumon out. That's scary. But Gaia Force seems to be magnetized to my hand, and it just can keep drawing into it. Here again, just trying to get some work in with Phoenix wherever possible. You know, hopefully we don't hit too many Hammer Sparks on the way. Probably debating the Omnimon here, just because I know they're desperate. But it looks like I go into a Cordramon instead, setting up a defense. That Zudomon is pretty low. It's only 6,000 DP, so he would have to crash with me. And it looks like we don't have an Omnimon, or else that would have been the perfect time to play one. Because here they go right into the Plessy, didn't even bother trying to attack, and instead just Omnimon my Phoenix. But then I go into the Metal Greymon Virus type. Could have swung for some crazy security checks, but 4 security checks doesn't make sense, giving up all that memory whenever I can go into a War Greymon, checking 3 security here with tons of DP. I mean, we're swinging for like 17,000. No option cards triggering. Oh, it feels so good. And no blockers in our way, so then we're able to just swing for game with our blocker there. So here we go into the next game. Dealing with some basic plays here, nothing too crazy. Had to pass it with the rookie, which then we pass it back with a blocker. But they got the Hammer Spark, which, you know what happens when they Hammer Spark. Here comes the Plessy. Plessy on top of the Monze, puts them at 0. That's a free swing in. I go ahead and let it go. There's plenty of big stuff in my deck. There's a good chance of it dying potentially. Unfortunately, that did not happen this time. Go back into the Metal Greymon again, but the Omni quickly takes care of that before we can really capitalize on that massive DP buff that it gives us. Here we go. We jump up into a Metal Tyrannomon. Unfortunately, no Greymon underneath this time, so we only get the one security check. Sorry about the bad quality there. Bad internet. We hit a Garurumon, but once again, we do have the Gaia Force, so we're able to take out that Omnimon. Here comes the Metal Garurumon swinging in. He's got the trash the Digivolution sources, which is an interesting choice to play. Pulls out the Garurumon though, so it gets that nice combo. Also gets the Unsuspend. Takes out my Metal Tyrannomon. Very, very smart play. And gets up into a Monzemon on top of that Garurumon. Again though, got the Gaia Force. Doesn't matter though. Gets out a second Metal Garurumon. And once again gets the Garurumon combo off with it, and then just drops the Plessy, or drops the Omnimon. But there it is again, yet another Gaia Force. Red players and their Gaia Force is just absurd. Here they crash into a Phoenixmon, but still doing pretty good. Here we go ahead and block that rookie, and then they run it over. I feel like that was still the best play in my opinion, just because it took 2 attacks essentially to kill my 1 blocker. When my security is so low, you got to do what you got to do. We do get into yet another blocker here. So same thing as before, block their rookie play. So it will go ahead and die. And then they're going to, same thing as before, they're going to continue to kill it with the Were-Garurumon. But they're kind of all in at this point. They're in a pretty good position, so they're just trying to clear out some security. And yeah, they're going to end up taking that game for sure. Here we see yet another Zudomon hard play. Desperate times, and they're yet again Gaia Force. No Omnimons hardly, but I can get the Gaia Forces, so I guess you can take what you can get. Here, hard playing the Were-Garurumon tells me again not a whole lot of options in their hands to go with. So we swing with the rookie and then slam them with another Gaia Force. That's the spirit. If you can't get bigger than them, just take them off. Hammer Sparking me to Memory Choke me. Probably not a bad play. They know I don't have a whole lot. Eventually they get up into this Metal Garurumon though, and thankfully no Garurumon combo, which is nice. And then end it with a Monzemon and a Plessymon. Finally, I'm so fed up with not being able to draw anything, I'm just going to start swinging and see what happens here. Do run over that Gorillamon because we have our DP buff from the Agumon, so we're a little bit stronger. Swing in here with the Greymon. I can't get a 5 to go on top of it to get that nice trigger, so I'm just starting to swing. I've got just too much on field, and I'm not doing anything with it but passing my turn constantly. So here we're going to drop 2 more Monodramon. Swings in with the... Yeah, swings in the Metal Garurumon. Dies to an Omni. I'm sitting really good for next turn. He's going to really need to do some big plays here. Swings in, runs over my Dark Tyrannomon with the Plessy, and then 1 Omnimon takes out both Monodramon. Ugh, feels bad. That's why you play the Beelmon to help balance out the names, just for that exact reason. And then here, not able to capitalize on it. Drop the... Volcanic Dramon, kill the 2 rookies off, which feels pretty good. Still though, that's 2 attacks coming from the Omnimon here and the rookie. We need something like incredible here in security to keep us from losing, or else we could potentially win next turn. We need a Gaia Force right here, or it's all over, and it's not. It's only a Ground Dramon. So then you're able to punch for game with that Gomamon right after that. And then we end up losing match 3. We win the first 2 matches. Sadly, could not close it out. I think that last game there, if I had just started swinging a turn, maybe two, probably just one turn sooner with everything I had, I could have probably won that, because they just were super aggro and they didn't have a whole lot of defenses at that point. And I really think I could have pushed for game if I had just started swinging with all those rookies and the champions just one turn sooner. And I probably could have closed this out for undefeated, but sadly did not play out that way. Alright, so we're going to end this with a 4-win win streak, which is not too bad. We will get a bonus pack next week. Unfortunately, losing that final match, that 5th match in a row, we lost that, so now we're getting reset. We're going to start back over next week. Really hoping we can get into these bonus trades here soon. With set 1.5 coming out, really gonna need some bonus trades, because we're gonna need a lot of cards really fast. So being able to get 2 trades in on one of our weeks would be super clutch, as well as just continuing to get bonus packs is super important, because we need to open up a lot of product really fast as well. So we got to start stepping up our game and start winning some. Now that we get the 1.5 stuff out, I think Red Omnimon's really going to shine. So we got to start getting that stuff that we need to help turbo it out even faster. As well as we had 7 likes on the last video, not a whole lot, but we are getting there. We're almost at $2, so we're getting there. Hopefully we'll start picking up steam here soon and get some more likes, so that way we can start buying some bonus packs with all these likes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoy this type of content, I try to put it out as much as possible, so definitely subscribe. Also, if you really enjoyed the content, check out my Patreon. I have a link in the description below for it. You can get access to my Discord server, as well as if you're a Dragon Village M fan, account takeovers where I help you out with your account. If you're a Digimon fan, I've got monthly giveaway, well, not even giveaways, I've got monthly merch that's specific to Patreon, stuff like memory counters, custom made. This is the baby form of Vmon here. There's going to be more in the works also. So lots of memory counters, all kinds of awesome Digimon merch. So definitely check out that tier. And if you're just all out crazy, there's other tiers if you're that dedicated. As well as check out my Teespring. I've got awesome merch there. You know, official Battle Ready Ink merch. Awesome phone cases for you Digimon fans out there. They've got them for iPhones as well as Samsungs. So they are super sweet. If you've seen the last Digimon movie, that's where these are from. I had a friend of mine custom make these so that way they fit perfectly on these phone cases. They look super good. So definitely check those out. But at the end of the day, if you can't do any of that, just like I said, like the video. That helps a ton. And subscribe. It doesn't hurt, but it helps me. So that's what's the real benefit. And as always, I'll see you next time.